Guys, I have set up a 4-stage crawler course at the Exoplex in the backyard. I'm going to give it a test with this truck. I haven't driven this truck in quite a while. Red Cat Gen 7 with the portal axles, axial transmission, Mamba Max Pro ESC by Castle, and a 5700 kV motor. The reason? All the reduction in the axles, axial transmission, you got to get some kV in this thing. So, and it will be running on 3S. So while I'm driving around, I'm going to be talking about how we run events, different things that happen, and just basically how we have fun at competitions. Take a look. Even with the 5700 kV motor, it's not totally too fast on 3S. It's got some speed for sure. And let's go get this thing started. Stage 1 goes up the slide, down around the back, across there, across the dirt piles, and finishes up over there in the tubes. All right, let's get this thing started. Already goofed up. Piece of cake. Now we're shooting over through here. Don't hit the gate. Of course, you guys know I'm one-handing this. As I get older, it gets harder and harder to see the actual poles that we use, because here in Florida, we just use these and shove them in the ground. There's a good one right here. Oh, this would be a hand of God, since I don't have any way to pull it. And that will be a gate. Now we got to turn around. Another gate. So 2 gates and a hand of God already. We're coming through. We got to run around on the other side. We ease out right here. Try to make this a little bit better without hitting any more gates on this. Oh man, look at that, I'm sliding. Still in the clear. Now once I clear a gate with the rearmost part of the truck, it is clear, it is dead. So at that point, if I back up into it, then, no problem. Got some good climbs on this one. Nice. Now I got to get across over here. So I've got 2 gates and a hand of God so far. Across the fresh dirt. Ease down here. Yeah, reversing is never a penalty with us. You can reverse 100 times if you want, no problem. Now I'm gonna come over. Oh, okay, right here. I've got to reset the course, hang on. Still in the same position. I had to put that flag over there because I was cutting some grass and didn't want to run over my flag. So, back on the course now. And we've got gate 19 right here. Only 20 gates per stage. Stage 1 complete. Stage 2 is all in the rocks, and it ends right over there. Let's do it. Now, if you run into a gate and the gate is leaning, like from somebody before you,
then it doesn't count. We don't ever count that. Slow down. Gotta get back into my rhythm here. All right, see, I've cleared that gate. So if I back into it now, then all is fine. But now I've got a hard turn I got to get done here. Without flipping over. All right, here we go. Moving right along. Now I've got to get a hard turn right here and come down. Woo! That reverse is touchy. Now we're coming around the backside. I set this up to where we didn't really have to run around the other side. Should be able to come on up this. Now there's only 10 minutes time limit per stage. And believe me, as far as these stages right here that you're seeing, if you're anywhere near the 10-minute mark, you're really far back. Well, I'm doing good so far. I haven't hit any gates on this stage. Coming up to some tough stuff here though. Like this right here. I got to side hill this. And hopefully I don't flip over. This is not the smoothest of crawlers. And now, got to come down right there, because this right here is a switchback. Come down through there. Use that drag brake to let it come down. Probably going to hit that gate right there, because that gate works with that one. And these two gates right here are together. Wow, I cleared them. But see, now I've got this gate up here. Hard right-hand turn, which in between the gates, you can pretty much go just about anywhere you want within reason. I don't exactly have boundaries. A tight turn right here. Close to that gate. I've already cleared these two. Oh, I just hit that one with the tire. Dang it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go up and try to make it across the pipes. Whoa, almost went off the other side. And that course is cleared. Stage 3 is possibly the toughest course that I have. Down, around, up, over, across, and then we get over into the new stuff over there. So, with that said, I've got a total of 3 gates in the hand of God right now, so not too bad for this particular vehicle. Probably going to rack up some more gates on this one for sure. Yeah, we'll see. Yep, bouncing it around like that is what gets you a gate. Now right here is a nasty turn up. So I've got to try to get up that, and this is not looking good. However, one of the things you can do, you can come off the course and try to come up this way. know if I want to be able to get this or not. All right, we're going to try a different path. In between the gates, you can go just about anywhere. This is not exactly a good path though right here. All right, now, since I'm back up on the course, I got another gate. It served me right for cutting around, right? Now that that gate's dead, I can hit it 100 times. All right, so now I'm up to a total of 4 gates and the Hand of God. Let's see here if I can make it through this stuff. This is a gnarly spot. Kind of got to rock it back and forth a little bit, get that back in to fall down to really have a good shot at getting this one without flipping over. All right. Okay, this is going to be another gate pit right here. I know it. Maybe I can get a little bit further over. Wow. Not a good spot. Ah, there we go. All right, so the front may be through. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Gate. 3 gates. So I got a total of 5. Now we're over on the other part. Probably should have oiled this before I started driving it. Now here I come out of right here and I got to come up to that. So I've got all this area that I can come out into. Now sometimes when you set up a course, you don't leave that much open space available because you really want to stay on a certain path. So that's why you put gates in some areas. We're close to finishing this thing up here. Got to get through some really nasty areas right here. I got to try to get this. This is. Whoa! Right into that gate. Wow. All right, I'm going to try to bump it. There we go. And I somehow managed to bump it and clear the gate. So what I'm up to now, 6 total gates. Okay, this spot right here is rough. I've got to try to get up onto this. So I got to stay to the hard left, which does not seem to be working. Whoa! I'm really surprised this thing is hanging in there. I'm going to get close to that gate. Ah, dang it. Really tearing up some gates on this course. So I think I'm at 7. This is a nasty spot for sure. Finish this out. Hopefully I don't get a rollover here. I hit the last gate. Oh, that was a bad, tough course right there. Oh well. Last stage, stage 4, it's all the wood stuff, so let's see what we got. Made it like that. All right, got to be careful. This particular area here is a little bit slack. Yeah, I really should have oiled this thing before I brought it out. So I haven't cleared that gate. There it was. Now right here, there's a specific line to get, and I just missed it. Right there. Got to get across the top of those. See what we can do here. Added those in, didn't really seem to be an issue. Right on across. Added a few things on this one as well. That's going to eat up some sliders right there for sure. So far doing pretty good. Oh, got it. Those were some new ones that I just put up. All right, we're going to take a pause right here. Had to get over to the other side to get a little bit better angle. Yeah, that's going to eat up some more sliders right there as well. So far, I'm clean on this stage though. Now, with this particular stage, with it easy. With it being elevated like it is, if you fall off of it, you can totally catch your truck. Catch it, set the truck on the ground without any penalties at all. But you got to use that to go back up on it, and you can do that without penalty. And the reason for that rule is quite simple. There's no need to break your truck watching it fall off of this place, you know. This is giving me a little bit of a fit right here. There we go. And the back end was catching me. So let me get right over through here. Ooh. Ow. Okay, see, now I would take the ladder and put that all back up, but I'm just simply going to take the hand of God and we're going to set this, excuse me, there, set it right up there where it should have been had I not messed up my line. So that was another hand of God right there. So I got 2 hand of Gods and I think 8 gates. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy. All right, cleared that gate. All right, time to reposition. And here, ooh. Don't fall into, you know, I think that was a gate, wasn't it? So I'm fixing to finish up with, was it 9 gates and 3 hands of Gods? Is that what it was? Huh, guess it'll be all right for this truck. You guys had to know I was going to try another truck, right? Just got to see here. Now I do want to say that normally when I'm competing, actually, I actually do not drive one-handed all the time. I mean, sometimes I'll find myself driving one-handed, but that's not a very common thing. And I'm not usually talking about, you know, what I'm doing, unless I'm harassing somebody else, you know, because, hey, I made that stage clean, no gate, even though I hit 2 gates, you know. It's like, just gotta put the pressure on them. Competition. Oh, gotta make sure I get that. Now, that gate right there is really leany for some reason. That could be one of those leaning gates that we don't count. The tire did not touch the bottom, so just gonna have to leave that one alone. And that's what we look for. If there's a gate that's leaning, we look mainly at the bottom of it. This thing turns so good. Wow. My flip-flops are flipping. Oh, whoa, whoa. Got a little too close to that side over there. Now over here is where I had to pause it because I forgot to put the gates down. Well, gates are down now. Cleared. Yes, the gate is cleared. So another thing, this has some of the best electronics you can put in a truck too. The Raw 500, excellent. This has the Holmes BRXL ESC in it with the Holmes, actually this still has a $20 motor in it. And it's the Holmes Crawlmaster Sport. Clean. The Crawlmaster Sport 12-turn 550 motor. Stage 2 time. That was a close one. And that gate was vertical. That absolutely would have counted. Sometimes you can go really slow and that should be faster than going fast. Right there was a little bit of that dig. It's another leany gate right there. If I was to hit that down at the bottom, it would count. Up at the top, it would not have counted, even though I got to clear it. Wow, cleared that gate. That was beautiful. There is a whole lot more of a competition level in this truck. Make sure I clear that gate right there. Let me see, what else can I talk about in our competitions? The number one, ooh, wow. That was a nice balance on that. Come on now, don't hit that gate. When you're on a side hill like this, it'll drift. All right, now I got to come down. Right over through here. Up. Let that dig pull that down a little bit. Now this spot right here, if you guys recall, I had to come all the way down to the ground and get that one. I'm just simply going to try to drive right on up this thing. Dig is not getting the job done for me. the accuracy of this truck is just amazing. All right, make sure I'm clear of that gate. We're going to attempt the pipes again. Not like that, we're not. All right, the heck with that. My back was not in proper position. See, now I can set the gates and force people up onto the pipes if I want, but some guys just really don't like the pipes. There we go. The way we do our stages, they're all timed. So with a timed stage, in between the stage, you can actually pick your truck up, change the battery, you know, grab yourself a drink, relax, because there may be a slight wait for the next stage, even though we usually try to put 2 people with timers to try to keep everything flowing. Sometimes you still have a few minutes to wait. And now it's time for stage 3. This is the most difficult stage that we've got. All right, let's see if I can actually make the turn with this one. How about that, huh? Wow, right through the crack and up. That was impressive. But that really is a tough corner right there, for sure. And see how we go down a lot of stuff? That requires us to make sure we have a well-balanced vehicle. Now, Optimus is a little bit forward biased, which most trucks are, because you know you can pretty much, it was told to me years ago, you can slide down anything. Getting up stuff can be quite the challenge. So now we've got this one right here, which could be quite a challenge here for sure. So I can get that back end over. Get that up. That was close on that right side. Clear. Now we're heading over here. Oh, right here. Coming right on up. The reason I went high was so that the back end would be up a little higher, so I hopefully won't hit this gate. See how that back end got close to that side? So that was the reason for going up high right there. Now with this one, I could probably turn and go up there. However, the course is open, so I'm just simply going to do this right here. Oh, look at that. I almost turned a little too sharp and got into that gate. Now we're getting into the gnarly. And I am not joking. This put a hurting on the Red Cat. Looks like it's going to be tough here as well. All right, made it up that. We got to get over to this side. Then I'm going to go hard to the left. Say having more turn like this is really, really good. Whoa. Slid off of that. I'd rather stay to the left if I can. Doesn't look like it's going to want to let me stay to the left. Go. Make sure I don't hit that gate over there. I'm clear of that gate. Just make sure my back doesn't get it. All right, front dropped off pretty well. Now I'm over here chasing lizards. Sweet. Whoa, look at that. I almost got that gate. Haha, another clean stage. And here we have the woods course. Piece of cake right there. Gotta make sure you don't fall into in between these fire hoses. Right over through here. Beautiful. Now this thing has that overdrive in it, and it just turns on a dime. In addition to the tires, the angle of the turn is just immense. Now this one has sliders on it, so we'll see if the sliders can get across this stuff. This thing right here absolutely runs great, man. I don't even know if there's anything that can really stop it. I'm gonna have to stop right here and get a reposition. Here we go. See if I can make it through this a little bit better as well. This right here was a challenge. Well, wasn't much of a challenge for this one. All right, come right on down here. Thought I was about to push over into that gate. And we're going to finish this thing up. One thing to always remember when you're in a competition, go as fast as possible, but as slow as necessary. Gates, no matter what the penalty, can add up really, really fast, and that's what takes you out. Done. The only thing I had was that, maybe a gate over there on the dirt, but it was on the lean, so I'm gonna go with that.
So what do you guys think? Of course I had to break out something really capable, and wow, is it more capable than the Red Cat. I mean, a lot. Now, there was that one gate. The gate was leaning, it kind of touched here, and then it touched the top of the rear tire, but the bottom wasn't, and the gate still had a little bit of a lean to it. Best I could tell, the top of the tire did not go past the vertical, as in the vertical line of where that gate should be. So that's kind of a judgment call. So even with one gate, say that counted, the judge said, you know what, boom, you got it, that's it. That still was a pretty darn awesome run. So guys, hopefully you liked the video, and if you have questions about how I host events in the backyard, post them in the comment section below. This is a really, really long video. So if you're actually still listening to me talk, you're amazing. I mean, really. So, and of course, now comes the good old affiliate links in the description. You guys probably know what I'm going to say, so I'll just leave it at that. Guys, thank you all for watching.
If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really, really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.